Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Fairy Tale episode 316. Man, I have like a really bad stomach ache right now. I think it's like me being really hungry, but it's been a weird day. Got into watching a show and I meant to take a nap because I don't sleep well on weekends, because of personal reasons and stuff like that, but basically I barely get any sleep, so I usually take a lot of naps on the weekend. I tried to take a nap and I ended up starting my nap way later than usual, so right now it's like 3 a.m. and I'm just recording this, and then I gotta edit it and everything to get ready for tomorrow. But regardless of all that, you guys don't care that much. But when I woke up, I had like a stomachache kind of thing, so I'm dealing with that. Should be fine though. But anyways, last episode we had the conclusion to the fight with Irene. She ended up taking her own life because she couldn't kill her daughter, and which was pretty awesome. I really like the way they settled that fight, because if Urza, it might have been like, obviously it's fairy tale, so I would have believed if Urza won, just off her own merits. But at the same time, they hyped up how strong Irene is, and it would have been a little weird if like just Urza. Granted, she did have E.N.D doing enchantments and stuff, but if she was just able to beat her, especially in her like broken state, where almost all her bones were broken or felt like they were broken or whatever was the case. But anyways, I really like the way that fight ended, basically. It made a lot of sense, and it made me pretty happy. But now we have August to deal with. We also have the land reverted back to normal, which is pretty cool. So I don't know how they're going to deal with August, because August is, on par or stronger than Irene, possibly, so that's going to be interesting. But, yeah, so the, what was I going to say? The Universe 1 spell ended when Irene died. Everything's back to normal. Everyone's going to be heading back to the guild hall, I guess. Just normally, like Natsu said at the end of last episode, we're gonna just walk down the street to the guild hall. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. Hopefully a fight with August, possibly. But anyways, guys, let's jump into it, shall we? Alrighty, so for full lengthers, we are gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yes, a little bit of recap on the Universe 1 stuff. Urza and E.N.D all beat up. Got you. Yeah. We just saw this last episode. It's fine. August. Bye-bye, Irene. Yeah. Oh yeah, that blur bugged me so much last episode, and now too. At least she'll have some clothes to put on. Take our usual path. Oh, it's so epic. Okay, now, put some clothes on. Oh, right, new intro that I can't watch yet, so minimize that. I won't be watching that for a while, a bit. 10 episodes, I believe. Which is probably going to bring us close to the end, I think. Pretty interesting stuff. At least so far, I like the previous song better. Based off the song. I don't know what's going on. I has no visuals. This part isn't bad. I just really liked like the radio bit that we had in the last one. Like where it almost sounded like her voice was like over a radio and she was like yelling. Alright. Oh, the epic music. The return of everything. Yeah! And there's still a bunch of soldiers and stuff. Oh, cool. Mavis. Aw, Gramps. To the Guildhall! Yeah, Laxus. Aw. Whoa! That was cool. Oh, they were still fighting? Oh, damn. Oh, jeez. What? Oh. Alright. Mira, I know you're low on magic power, but you gotta do it. Yeah. Hmm. Another indecent form, oh my god. Oh boy. She's a lot faster in this form. Tracking the footsteps. Nice. Oh, that's all she had? Really? Really? That's it? Okay. She's basically saying that she would have lost if it wasn't for the fact that he kept his eyes closed the whole time. Oh, jeez. They're taking down Agil, too. Alright. They're just blowing through these, lesser guys. It's time to get to August. That's what we need to get to. Oh. Oh. That's his grandfather? Yeah. Aww. Hmm. Alright, that seems a little weird for them to not even consider just because they won, but okay. That's a little strange. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, that's one way to end a fight. I mean, he was kind of beaten anyway. Oh, she shrunk her. She's scared because she shrunk, or was she so scared? Why is she so scared? I guess she's just scared of being small. And of Natsu because of his ridiculous demon form. Yeah, she's still playing the middle, essentially. Makes sense. Ah, yeah, you will. Hmm. Interesting. And the episode's called Gray's Trump Card, so. Where would he be? August? Maybe? Yup, that's August. Damn. Alright, he is the last other than Zareth. What? Is he gonna somehow absorb the 12 and make himself even stronger? Oh, jeez. And you won't like him when he's angry. Jeez. I don't know what's happening, but it looks intimidating. Oh! Yes! Oh shit! Gildarts has arrived. Oh, I am so ready. I don't know if Gildarts can win, but I'm gonna enjoy watching this. Interesting. Natsu's smarter than I am. I don't know where he is. Is he going after Zareth himself? Hmm. So what's your trump card there, Gray? Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh boy. Do 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 do. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, makes sense. Urza. Oh. Yeah, makes sense. Hmm. I mean, his whole being is a contradiction, so. I mean, I'm pretty sure he does want to take down Acnologia. Hmm. Yeah, he is. No. uh. Alright. Ooh, it's quick! I have a feeling he knows that magic and can just counter it somehow. Yeah. Whoa. He just controlling his whole, like, split form or whatever? Oof. Oh, damn. He has so much magic, this is just gonna be ridiculous. Good job. Hmm. Ah, Gildarts. Damn, Gildarts is going deep. I didn't think we'd be getting this much of a fight this episode, honestly. Oh, Kana! Yeah, he does. Oh, jeez. What? Wait, did he tell him something we don't know? What? No, I want to hear it! No, tell us! Don't do this! Oh, jeez. Oh, shit. Uh... I mean, it kind of makes sense on Zeref's standpoint, but... Oh, shit. Hmm. Yep, he did. Is Natsu what? Yeah. Ah, Gray. So glad he came to his senses like that. Yeah. Oh. Oh, not Ice Shell. Oh, Gray. Oh. Even Zeref looked a little scared about that one. Oh, Gray. Didn't we go over this a while ago, Gray? You're falling back to your old tricks. Natsu's just gonna come punch you in the face and tell you not to do it. He's not gonna do it. I don't believe it. Natsu's gonna show up. New ending! Alright, I wasn't told anything about the ending, I don't think, but I'm not gonna watch it just in case, so... I'm just gonna listen to the music. Ba-da-ba. I don't know this new ending yet. I can't hum along! What do I do? This is a good episode, though. This ending song's alright, so far. I can't, there was like that one part towards the end of the last outro that I loved so much. I think it'll be hard to beat. Hmm. I still like the old one better so far. Doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo. Alright. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of episode 316. That was a good episode, guys. Honestly, it was more than I expected. When the episode first started, and it started with some recap stuff, you know, like, obviously we've had recap stuff in other episodes, but it showed a lot of the Universe 1 spell being undone, and the characters talking, and, you know, for a while. And then, when the episode actually got going with new stuff, it was kind of like wrapping up some of the smaller fights, and stuff like that. So I thought it was going to be more of a transition episode, but honestly, this felt like more of a transition episode. Like, it still kind of was in a way, but we got some really good action with Gildarts, which I didn't expect. When they first showed Gildarts going up against August, I didn't really expect that, but even then, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, they're setting this up for a future episode. You know, we're gonna have them, you know, talk a little crap, and then it's gonna cut, and then we'll come back to it some other episode, you know? But no, we actually got some good fighting. Obviously, it's not done yet. I'm sure it's gonna get way more crazy. I don't even know if Gildarts is gonna be the one to take him down, or whatnot, you know? I don't know how that's gonna work. We don't know how strong Gildarts is now, so, you know, he could do it. Because, you know, he just went off training for a long time and stuff like that, but regardless, it was a pretty good episode. I'm a little sad we didn't. I mean, obviously, I understand that the bad guy doesn't, or they don't want to tell us his grand plan yet. So it kind of just thinks that they teased us, though, with Zareth telling Gray about it, and then planned on killing Gray before they got there. But if they save Gray, I just realized this, they're gonna know his end goal. That's gonna be interesting. But I guess before we get into more on that, let's talk about the beginning bits again. We had Mira Jane taking out the Jacob, I believe his name was, and which very fast, very like relatively easy for what we've seen, but we know that Jacob has already beat one, so, you know, if we factor in, like, it seemed fast just because we suddenly saw it this episode and we haven't seen it for, you know, how many episodes we've seen them facing off. But we gotta remember, they were fighting a bit in other episodes. Also, Jacob was beaten before all this, too, in a previous fight with Natsu. So, you know, he was probably already weakened. On top of that, he was fighting with his eyes closed. And then Mira was also weakened because she took out the two little Irene underlings, the swords. She used a lot of power dealing with that. And then she also, you know, got injured and saved by Brandish back when Irene and August showed up and August shot her and stuff. So a lot happened between those two. It makes sense just to kind of wrap up that fight quickly, especially since we have so many like bigger, more crazy fights going on and stuff like that. And then they did the same thing with Agiel, who, you know, I kind of thought, I completely forgot about the Mira Jane fight, but I kind of thought the Agiel one wasn't covered. I talked about that a few times in the past couple episodes. But we got a conclusion to that, I guess. He was almost beaten by Lasana and Elfman, but they ended up kind of, you know, he was kind of trying to get up. He kind of looked beaten. I don't know which one was it, but, you know, I don't know if, like, the grandpa didn't intervene if he would have got up, but regardless, the grandpa intervened. They got on this whole, like, talk about family, and they somehow, I'm a little like iffy about that plot point. If I'm gonna like take anything away from this episode, it's that I don't really understand. You know, obviously, if you win all your wars, you're not gonna understand losing. But the way they worded it was that they don't understand that, you know, other people lose something when they win. And that seems kind of weird that, you know, even if I won all the time, I'd still be thinking about what this is doing to other people, and maybe that's just because I'm a good person and they're, you know, evil or whatnot, but it seems like it turned their opinion very quickly. They're like, I don't want to lose any family in this war, and they're like, this is war, you always lose family, you know? And they're like, what, really? Like, I don't know, it seemed a little weird, but regardless, that fight seems over now. They just, you know, ran off into the sunset together, happy-go-lucky. But man, Gildarts showing up to fight August was awesome. I cannot wait to see the rest of that fight. What we saw for that fight was really cool. Gildarts like went all out. You know, like I said earlier, I didn't think we were gonna see that much. Like, I thought Gildarts would do a couple attacks, it wouldn't work, and then we'd cut away. But no, he was like going deep. Obviously, none of it really had much of an effect, but you know, he softened some of his landings with his crush magic, which is really cool. I've always loved the versatility that Gildarts uses his crush magic, because it's like, it's such a weird magic, and it doesn't seem like he has many different uses for it, if that makes sense. Like, he does that same, like, he does the same kind of, like, shatter spell where he, like, draws the net, and he can, like, make it so it kills or makes it so it just splits them into little pieces, you know? Like that time that it happened in Natsu where it split them into a bunch of little Natsus. But there's no, like, crazy variation with, like, how it looks and everything, so sometimes his fights aren't as impressive on the magic side. It's just mainly his, like, physical strength that he shows that really hypes me up. But on that note, I've always loved his utility of using that, even if he only has, like, a couple uses of his spells, and he might have more. We might see more, you know? But just the fact that he softens the ground underneath him in order to, like, make blows not hit as hard. Kind of like, he did that with Natsu one time, where Natsu came in for, like, a pretty big hit, and he broke the ground underneath him to soften the blow. And he kind of did that here, where he got flung, and as he landed, we saw him break the ground, and then, like, go back at him from, like, underground, or through the rubble, or whatever he was doing there to go do a hit. But very cool fight. I very much liked it. That was super cool. But then, like, back to what I was talking about in the beginning, we had Gray talking to Zeref, and Zeref apparently telling him a secret that about his plan, about his use for Mavis's unlimited magic power. Apparently it can do something more than just beat Acnologia that he wants to do. That shocked Gray, but we don't know what it is. I don't really have any guesses, honestly. I don't know. I don't know what it could be, really, but interesting. I'm hoping we get to learn, which, if my theory holds true, we will learn, because, you know, we've had Gray threaten to use the ice shell back in Deliora times on that island way back towards the beginning, and Natsu talked him out of it, and then he tried to use it again. No, maybe not. I don't know. I think he might have tried to use it again at a scene with his dad in the Tartaros arc, but I don't think he actually did. I think he used it as a feint. I don't think he was actually going to use it at that point, so I don't think that counts. I feel like there might have been another time where he threatened to use it and Natsu stopped, because I felt like this has happened, like, a lot. That he started using it and Natsu stopped him, but I have a feeling Natsu's on his way there, so I have a feeling Natsu's gonna get there and jump in front of it again and stop him, like usual, and maybe they'll tag team to fight Zeref, maybe, but Gray will have known his plan, so that'll be interesting how that plays out. Either Zeref will have to do something to stop Gray, or uh, or Gray will just get a chance to tell them the secret, you know, and we'll learn that in, you know, however long that takes. But on that note, we also, or I guess, the other reason that I don't think it'll go through the ice shell is because I can't imagine Zareth going out that easy. Like, obviously, Gray being a badass, sacrificing his life would be like a pretty intense way for him to go out for like that to end, but I also feel like it's not like fairy tale. I feel like we're gonna have something way more epic for Zareth's, you know, final encounter. And also it has to involve Mavis's plan, because they teased Mavis's plan for so long now, and we haven't like come to fruition of that I feel like that has to happen. And yeah, I mean, I just feel like this can't happen this way, but yeah. And I think that pretty much sums up most of the episode. I mean, you know, like, it was a great episode, but I felt like not a lot happened that sparked, you know, huge discussion. My biggest things are just, how is anybody gonna beat August? And then I can't wait to see, you know, the final fights between Zareth and, you know, whenever we have the Acnologia encounter, because I feel like we have to finish that up this season, and stuff like that. I can't wait to see Mavis's plan, all that. So yeah, guys, I think that pretty much sums up everything I got to discuss about this episode. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit that subscribe button. You can also click the link to my Patreon in the description. You can get access to early access. You can see episodes ahead of time on Patreon before they release on YouTube, as well as full length, so you can get access to the entire episode. All you have to do is sync your own footage with the timer that I set up, and you can watch the whole episode with me without any kind of, you know, cuts or anything like that. So if you want to support the channel that way too, is very much appreciated. And yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.